Hello, welcome back. I have hit the record button. So I did a lot off camera and I'm still not done, but just to talk about it, I did set up the 2 blast furnaces. The other 2 aren't set up. I also added a bunch of patterns here. A whole bunch of patterns. It was a lot of patterns. I had to basically manually adjust every single one of these, put them in the correct spot. I even had to duplicate them, double them, because the idea is to have another set of blast furnaces on this side. And speaking of that, I did spend the time crafting those coils, 3,462 of them. So each blast furnace needs like 864 each, right? And then the DTPF itself needs 2112, together 3462 or so. And I think I crafted more than I needed. But they're ready. It took a long time, but they finished. I'm pretty proud that my base is actually able to craft it. And so that's what I was thinking also. Our base is slow to craft things, but it can craft so much stuff. I'm really surprised it was able to do that. All 3,800 of these, it was able to do that. It's just that it takes a while, right? So the past couple of episodes has been like trying to speed up a lot of the machines. And that also includes the implosion compressor, which we set up last episode. And I did get the patterns in. Quadrupled them as well. And I gotta say, this is really good. For example, if I want to craft the infinity catalyst, which is the new recipe that I added here, I took it off of the neutronium compressor. So let's say I want to craft 10,000. Look how fast that is. It's basically done. It only took a couple seconds. It's so good. It does draw so much power though, but our power is actually okay as long as I don't run the thing nonstop. So it was a while trying to craft these infinity coils, but our power didn't really go down that much. But I still have it in my head that I have to worry about power at some point. So I don't think I have to add more reactors. I think I just need to craft the fuel faster, because these are not even 100% uptime. So the first focus, if I want to improve power, is speed. Not just this, but like increase the batch craft probably, but I'm not too worried about it, because when the base is idle, you can see there, 33 days for power to drain when it's idle. You see the number change a bunch, so I'm not too worried about power. Death row is goated. It really is, I'm telling you. People sleep on it. Other things that I did off camera, I did set up the rest of the cutting machines, but I am gonna have you sit through the patterns, because I didn't do the patterns, because I also have to modify the patterns. So that's where I'm gonna start off with. But I think with this, I feel like I'm ready to actually continue into the next part of the pack. It's been a while, honestly. I feel like it's been like 2 months since we really made progress. I mean, we've made a lot of progress. It's been like fixing things, but it's been a while. So the thing is, if you want to stress test your power, that's the DTPF. That's where the real stress test comes in, because this man is going to consume tons of it, like a ridiculous amount of power, and also nonstop. Because the most efficient way to run this thing is to have it running for 8 hours continuously, and only then is it like the most efficient. So that's going to be fun. 8 hours of nonstop running, that's just funny. I did technically stress test it with all these coils though, so it's doing okay. But anyways, let's set up the cutting machines next. So I'm pretty sure I have everything connected except for power, and it's missing all the patterns. Hello, Ali, by the way. So I do intend on adding 2 more blast furnaces. And also, I didn't really do much with the vacuum freezer. It's exactly how we left it last episode. It's just hanging out there with nothing connected. So I'm also going to spend the time to fix this one. And then from there, I'm going to finally try to plan for the coils, which we can craft. Again, it just takes a while. But I feel like all the major bottlenecks, the ones that take forever, have all been addressed. Not 100% addressed. I won't say fixed because there's always more that you can do. No, we addressed it. We just didn't fix it. And also, just keep in mind, again, my neighbor's making all kinds of racket. Again. I've always been curious what kind of games he plays. Please select that. I also still haven't quite figured out the whole like server crashing issue. It crashed again overnight. I just don't know what the problem is. I always say that I'm gonna spend the time to figure it out, and I just don't. So hopefully it doesn't crash again. You guys can hear that. I can see the mic input. This dude's loud. People just don't have the common courtesy to like not be so loud. Pretty sure he's a college student as well. But I also don't want to sound too negative, so I'm not going to really talk about it. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm absolutely going to still talk about it. Am I becoming an old man? Is that what's going on? Nah. These darn kids with their video machines, always making racket. No, I'm under that school of thought, I guess. I don't even know if to call it that, but I don't feel like I'm gonna be old. You're right. Oh, I did say I would like the next time he makes a bunch of noise, I'm just gonna blast like the crash cymbals. I don't have them with me right now. I had to return them because I had to leave the band for at least until I find employment again. You're right. Okay, that's the power. Cutting machines are set up. I think they are named already. Yeah. And let's go ahead and plug this in. Put this right here. I absolutely could right now if I really wanted to, but no, that's fine. No. Maybe next time. Hey, Saina, how's it going? I got a really nice comment in compact claustrophobia of all the videos. There was an individual who was like, hey bro, I think he said bro or something like that. And he was just saying things like, I was like close to giving up on this mod pack because tech packs are not my thing, but I watched your videos and it helped him continue, right? And that's just really nice. I didn't really realize I have that kind of impact. But he was also mentioning the accordion, and he said that it sounded cool. And like I guess it has been a while since I played accordion live, right? So maybe I'll bring it up. So what I do sometimes, or what I used to do before I had those two dual mics for the marimba. I used to play the accordion on this mic, back when I had another mic. So I can probably do that. I might be able to like stand upright and whatever, but yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. It's just a matter of like finding the motivation to do it. Yeah, we got quad. Well, technically it's 2, but I have the space for 4 of them. And these are expensive as heck too. And they're really good. But I'm focusing on the cutting machines first. So they are connected. The only downside is the fact that I have to... Now, first of all, how many channels do I have here? 12 channels, okay. The thing that most people are not going to like, I'm joking, it's just a patience thing, right? I have the patience. Is all the recipes I have to add. So let's do it. Okay. So cutting machine, if I search for cutting machine. So that's the problem. They're all literally named the same thing. So what I'm gonna do is disconnect the cutting machine. Right here. There we go. So now the only cutting machines on the network are the ones that I have over there. And I guess I'll just do all that over here. So I do have to adjust the recipes because how I was doing it before was I had the fluids in a stocking input hatch right here. But I have to actually add the fluid to the recipe. And then 4 patterns because we have 4 cutting machines. And for 2 reasons, the biggest one being that you can't share buses when you have your crafting input buffer. The whole thing has to be contained in the recipe. Yes, even a recipe for buttons, because for some reason I use buttons. I did say I was going to do this off camera, but I got busy with Dead Frontier. I'm sure Bernie will get the Stargate by New Year's. Yes. I'm not going to answer which New Year's, though. What's the best recipe? This one. It's all a game of patience. We'll get there. Flocculated water. We're using this water. I'm still on that bet with Phoenix that I have to beat the pack by episode 350. I honestly don't know if that's gonna happen. I still don't know like how much pack is left. I'm not really worried about it though. If it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work. We're still gonna play. The only reason I want to beat the pack by then for sure, it's not for the status, it's just to flex on Phoenix. Literally the only reason. Oh, by the way, Ali, we should totally join up for a hightail. I'm actually kind of curious about it. We should do a Restless Club playthrough. or like a trial sort of thing. I'm not gonna have a recipe for this. It's this game that came out. You can compare it to Minecraft. It's another survival kind of thing. I don't know too much about it though, but everyone compares it to Minecraft. Everyone says it's Minecraft too. Still waiting for Bernie to play 2 games. Hightail. My brother bought it, but it's not running great. Too great. So the cool thing about playing something like Dead Frontier is the fact that I'm okay with playing literally anything because this is a small quality game compared to like all the fancy stuff. So I'm like, all good. Does it really? Oh, okay. Skill issue. Oh, I can't use. Okay. I guess you're going to stay as oak. Yeah, I figured that was the case. The heck. Do we have any tile.tf plank.63.names in storage? Oh, this is annoying. You have to look for the oak plank, right? But there's like 13,000 of them. How are you supposed to do this? I know how. Yes, Allie's right. Very carefully is how you do it. I'm not going to worry about this recipe. Some of the recipes, I'll set them up later. Basically anything that needs a circuit, I won't worry about it. It's also like all the Botania stuff, so it's not really pressing right now. Okay. So about Terraria, I've never said no directly, have I? But I won't say yes either. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of tough for me to like play games. Oh no. Oh no, that works actually. No, that doesn't. That does not. That does not. Because I don't know which is which. Because there's 2 crafting input buffers. In the, where is it? It's over here. I just do it like this.
Drink.
Well, that makes me not want to drink. So rude. You could have said it nicely. Oh, please take a sip of water. Nah, drink. I was actually thirsty. Thank you. Oh, that's true, right? You have to type something, right? I forget about stuff like that. I really wish that they add the feature that lets you copy patterns in crafting input buffers. That's going to make such a big difference. But I'm pretty confident that by the time we get there, or like by the time we get to crafting proxies, these dudes, and then I won't need that feature. So I would have waited for nothing. That's okay. Things like that tend to happen. I'm okay with it. There's a bunch of recipes here. Let's just do 2 at a time. Okay. Advanced nitinol. Tell you what, because we're making the fluid, if I ask for it anywhere, I'll just solidify it instead. It's a lot faster. Same thing with reinforced glass plates. Fluid solidifying tends to be faster than cutting machine. Stone slabs, of course. Where have I heard the word abiotic before? Isn't that a chemistry term? Because as soon as you sent it, I was thinking that word sounds familiar. I gotta look it up. Hang on. Abiotic. Physical rather than biological, not derived from living organisms. Devoid of life. Oh, it is a chemistry term. This dude's just farming XP parts. It's kind of funny how fast the XP rates are. I'm using this one. That one. Like and I don't think it's even the attack speed doing as much, but that method of grinding that I was playing around with, it's so good. And it's so easy too, because I tried running around in circles to fight the zombies and the Clifford, but this is just makes it a lot easier. Just sitting still, trying to kill the devil hound faster than it can. What do you call it? Faster than it can disable your XP counter. Non-different to your players will have no idea what I'm talking about. What do you mean Clifford and zombies? Context. It really is just sitting still. There's not much else to it. I'm literally sitting still. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, I totally messed up. That's okay. Just continue. Yeah, I absolutely messed it up. That's fine. I think it'll work out because the patterns are there. They're just in different crafting input buffers, but I think it works out. Can you pressure burning into playing? Excuse me, Ali has no control over me. Sometimes. I feel like I mess up the patterns because I'm not paying attention, but that's what I get. Skill issue. I don't know if I will notice it. Speaking of accordion, right? I mean, so the other Restless Club members probably know by now. If people want me to play a game, I just need a group of people to play it. That's it. And on a good time also. The one thing about me is that I don't like last minute plans. And the biggest reason is because I like to be mentally prepared. Because I already have it in my mind, for example, like, oh, I'm going to stream Minecraft today. And I admit I can be a little stubborn when it comes to changing plans. Just 2x that stuff like 10 times would be fine. Yeah, you're right. If you're talking about the patterns. I'm going to assume that you're talking about the patterns. Oh, absolutely. Speaking of spontaneity, it was actually yesterday where I had like, I'm sure we've all had it before. You just have like major cabin fever out of nowhere. You've been indoors for too long. So I had a pretty big rush of that yesterday. So I just up and went out for a walk in the like a couple towns over, like a 30-minute drive. I went to like a really big park that I have been hearing about for a while. And I actually really am glad that I went. Talked about it a whole bunch yesterday. Might as well talk about it again. It's really cool. It's a cool park called Purgatory. Literally called Purgatory. Purgatory Trail or Purgatory Creek. Pretty nice place. And it's so cool because that place it's got a lot of references to Dante's Inferno and the whole story behind it. I don't know too much about it, so there's not much I can say, but it has a lot of references to it. So when it comes to being spontaneous, how I like to practice that is going out on walks when I didn't plan for it. That's my way. But when it comes to playing games, I don't really do that. I don't know why you had great wood logs in there. I'm going to cancel these recipes and come back to it later. Okay, I think that's everything. So I need to see here because I messed up and some of the patterns are kind of weird. So for example, this one has just those 2 rows. Why does this have more patterns? I feel like some of the patterns are duplicated. So this one and this one has more patterns in there. And you're not supposed to. So I think I have to fix that. Now how the heck am I going to find that? No idea. They all look the same. Central processing unit. There it is. NOR memory chip. So this is where the very helpful Windows plus Shift plus S button is. Just take a screenshot of it. Okay, so You spontaneously take naps. Does that count? Absolutely. Emerald plates. Diamond plates are dupes. Carbon bolt. Not that one. Is that it? It's kind of hard to tell. This one. Simple socks. Speaking of socks, I need to invest in better socks because I have blisters on my feet now. I've been walking that much. So if anyone's got any good recommendations on what socks to get, please let me know. No, they're different items. It looks the same. I'm looking at the screenshot I sent, or I took. I'm just trying to see if there's any dupes, which it doesn't look like there's anything else. So, and then I just need to put this one over here that's missing a bunch, like that. So if I try to correct this one, and do that one right there. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's what it was. It's just those couple of ones, and I have to find those again. So it is so it's you, and then actually, no, before I do that, take another screenshot of this one. In the end, it probably doesn't really matter, but it's gonna bother me if I don't do it. So this one is not Tiberium. Is that Tiberium? Yeah, Tiberium. Get out of there. Stone slabs. Lapis bolt. I think that's lapis, right? Yeah. Get out of there. Ruby plate. Yeah. There's probably some kind of a thing that I can do. Nether star. Not that one. Maybe put those over here. I'm missing 2 more. There's 2 more here. No, which ones are they? That's a very good question. There's 2 more in here that don't belong. This one. And this one. Oh no. You duped. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll fix it off camera. Okay, it's set up. That's all I care about. I'll fix it off camera. You stop paying attention, the mistakes happen. So one of the things I want to craft is diamond plates, and I guess one way I can double check if it actually works. Diamond. That's not how it works. Right here. Diamond plate. Is that the only way I can craft it? Yeah. So let me craft like 50,000 because I typically use that much. So the good thing is that industrial diamonds are a lot faster because they're made over here. Yeah, so fast. Look at that. Oh man. All of that is done, and then compressor is already kind of fast. Plates. Let's see how fast that is. They're all working. 2,000 every 6 seconds. Could be a little faster, but I'm not going to concern myself with it. It looks like it's a lot better. Yeah. So I was able to craft 50,000 a lot faster than before. That's always a progress. All right, let's continue setting up the megas. I think everybody wants to see this. So it's basically going to be a duplicate of it. So copy. Mark copy from here and go all the way up here. And then mark paste. But I want this to be flipped. Like that. Mark paste. Did I flip it correctly? Oh, edit stack reset. There you go. Hey, Phoenix. We were just talking about you. Talking trash. Of course. No, we were just talking about that bet between that bet we have where it's like, oh, we have to beat I have to beat the pack by episode 350. Where's the controller? I'm confused. Where's the controller gonna end up? I can't tell. It looks like no, it's not working. I gotta flip it twice. Rotate Z? No. I don't know what's going. Oh, I think it's flip Z. Reset it. Flip Z. No. I can't tell. Oh yeah, we were also talking about that where it would be cool to to play some games that have come out. I'm mostly interested in Hytale, but I don't think it's a game I would want to play alone. So it would be cool if we set it up. This thing is not flipping correctly and it's annoying me. How do I flip it? This direction is what? This is X, so I have to flip it in. This is Z. I don't know how this works. I don't know my directions. I studied math and I don't know how to deal with this. I'm trying to rotate it. It's flip, isn't it? Maybe. I swear, every button I press, it doesn't make a difference. Flip it again. And then rotate it. No. Like that. I don't know what I'm doing. Because if I paste it, it's going to destroy the other multi-block, especially with that one. You know what? This is a good time for me to learn how this works. So my objective here, I just want to be able to rotate this thing backwards. That's it. I just want this to face the other way. How do I do that? Oh wait, oops, mark paste. So if I do reset, rotate, or flip Z, and then do that. So rotate Z didn't, or flip Z didn't do that. It actually, I don't even know what it did. So that's not it's not what I want. Flip X. That's what. That's not what I want either. I want this to face normally. So it's not flip X. Is it flip both? So flip, flip. It's both. Okay. Okay, okay. See, we're learning transforms in real time. Also, I'm supposed to break this. Terraria not giving up. It's going to be a recurring meme. So if I want to, I got to paste, edit transform, flip, flip. Why that works, I got no idea. It's math time, yes, but I don't know how it works, so I'm not going to pretend that I understand what's going on. No. Okay, I think that's everything it needs, though. I believe I have all the blocks it needs. In before explosion. That would be so funny, right? All right. I just want to make sure that the original ones aren't broken. That's really the only concern. So these guys are fine. What do you mean not allowed to play it? He's thick. Yeah, the thick cube. Okay, so 1634. I still need 2 laser hatches, laser targets right there. That goes 1, 2. And then laser source hatch. We'll use the one that's already painted green, even though it doesn't really matter. One right here. Like that. And then set mode cables and go like that. Connect to right there. And you as well. There we go. Paint it green. Double check. That's a laser target. UV, UV laser source, UV laser source, UV laser target. Yes. Okay. So that's powered. The maintenance hatch is in the middle. You have all of the crafting input buffers, and of course you don't have the patterns because patterns just don't work. And that's exactly why I prepared them ahead of time, because I knew I was going to complain about it. So this is 11. So just look for one that is 11. And there you go. It is a cube, right? I wouldn't say cube. I think it's a little bigger than a cube. Because blast furnaces are tall. They're taller than they are wide. 15 by 20 by 15. That's just semantics, though. We all know what we're talking about. So I am interested in it. I've been avoiding watching videos, but I wouldn't want to play without a group. That's really my only thing. Circuit 11 is the last one right there. Circuit 1 should be second to the last, right? No, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. It's the first one, right? Oh, because you're reversed. That's why. Okay. And by the way, I don't know if I need to mention it, but the whole reason that the crafting input buffers are set up like that, this specific way, is because it shares between the two. So this line shares between this one and that one is between that one and that one. Pretty cool. Reduces the number of crafting input buffers, which means the number of patterns I have to set up. Number 2, circuit 2. Just got to look for circuit 2. Let it cook. Circuit 0, give me. Circuit 24. Oh, first try. Circuit 3, right? I didn't pay attention to what circuit that was. I think it's 3. Yeah. All right. So I think one of the ones with 11 had something else in there. Is that the second to last one? It was the one that made cubic zirconia. Yeah, a lot of people say that it's Minecraft 2. Yttrium oxide, yeah, it's Circuit 0 that had it. Circuit 0 has yttrium oxide, so don't forget about it. So it's going to be so funny that, like, mod support, GTNH when I see a lot of people talking about it on the Feed the Memes Discord, or not Discord, subreddit. People keep saying, like, port GTNH over. That'd be so funny. How many channels? You're 11 channels, so I can double you. Let's go over there. Connect all of you. And there we go. All right, this guy's powered. And this guy is missing a block. How much want to bet muffler on top? Yeah, muffler. Which is weird though, because I would have expected you put inside. Look how cool it looks inside our blast furnace. Right there. And there we go. We have our quad blast furnace. He's thick. This thing can cook. Let him cook. Okay, next up is to set up the vacuum freezer. And it's going to be very similar to the one we have already. Oh, you really like the game then. It's going to be similar to this one. I don't think I need that many inputs. For example, like this one doesn't even have anything. This one's not used for anything, I don't think. If I make crushed ice, I can just set up a level emitter for that. That exists. So I do need a single crafting input buffer. It doesn't have a lot of recipes though, so that's not too bad. And a storage bus with ingot hot star. So That's all it's gonna be. Very, very simple setup. So I have to find the center, which is here, right? That's the center. In the middle, you're going to get the stocking hatch or bus. Advanced stocking input bus. You go right there. And then you're going to have a light blue cable right there. What do you mean you're not built? You have the maintenance hatch. Unless it does need the UV power. So I'm going to also just give it the 16384s. Target. Need one more. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The target hatches go right here in the corners. Like that. I'm a little concerned why it doesn't build. Do vacuum freezers not wash air? It might not be able to. I gotta look it up. Unless I'm missing something. If it needs, it might need input and outputs. I'll put those down just to see if it does anything. So we also need a crafting input buffer, and I'm gonna need 2 of them. One right there, one right there. And then output hatches. One right there actually. So output hatches and output buses. It doesn't feel like a game that would have jump scares. Okay, so we have output fluids and items, a crafting input buffer for the fluids, well, general recipes really, and stocking for the hot ingots. Oh, that's why it wouldn't build, because missing casings. But that concerns me because I don't know if it should be built. So what happens if I do this? It's completed. You might not be able to wash here. I gotta look it up. It's mega vacuum washer, mega freezer washer. People are saying that it works. I'm not sure why it doesn't work though. Is it even? 29 by 29? It might be missing blocks somewhere. 29, 15. I mean, that works out. No, they formed. Oh, okay. I didn't do anything and then it formed, so did you actually place a block? It might have placed a block somewhere, I think. I don't know. Okay, but it built. Okay, so they can wall share, confirmed. So this is not going to work because this is a subnet. So I have to put this somewhere else. I do want it to be in the middle, but it's going to be a little extended out, I think. Try like that. Yeah, sure. Let's just do that. Okay, so I'm also going to have an ME chest. Put that right there. And then give it a big storage cell. This one works. A storage bus. With the sticky card. And a or dictionary filter. So that goes here. Like that. Yes. I can totally have it right there, but it's going to be annoying, so we'll do it like that. So or dictionary or dictionary card and a filter, and I think this has to be ingot hot star. I'm pretty sure it's like a survival game like Minecraft. They're going to have a lot of lives. It's ingot hot, right? If I look up something like titanium and I see this here. Ingot hot, yeah. Okay. And then go ahead and connect everything. So I just need a dense cable. Actually, how many channels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a normal cable. Then one right there. Quartz fiber to power that. Right there. So ideally it should accept everything, but don't plug it in yet because it can't power the thing. And then next up I need to get the UV source hatches. 16,384. I need 3 of you, 1 of you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, oops, 3, 4. There we go. Laser source, laser source, laser source, source. 16,384s, and then that goes into 16,384 targets. Target. Yeah. Oh, also gonna need a couple of mirrors. 2 mirrors, 4 mirrors. I always found it weird that it's just like a piece of glass with a mirror inside it, but why does it need UHV circuits? Oh, you're gonna play that Clear Obscure game?
Drink.
So rude. Every time I hear or see anything about that game, it's always to do with the music and how good it is, and I agree. I hear it has a really good story as well, but I've never played it. Didn't you play it? I thought you played it before. Or did you talk? I think you talked about it though. Are you crafting or did you get stuck? What are you doing? No, you crafted. Okay, it was just slow. Yeah, stream. I'd watch. I hear a lot of people praise the music, and I agree. Music's great. It's very like atmospheric stuff. I was about to say, how come the chromatic glass is taking forever? That's because it's being used in like 1,000 different recipes.
Getting more bigger.
Hey JD, thanks. Got you. He really is getting a little bigger. I always say that I need to get a scale. I always like don't do it though. I'll add this much. It's about 5 or 6. I also need a better location to put this because I'm running out of prime real estate on my desk. It's got the piano, it has my computer stuff, my interface, bunch of other stuff. So I gotta. Oh, it can probably go on top of my interface actually, so I don't bump my monitor. It's because it's right. The ball is right under my monitor, the statue. And if you don't remember the statue, it's this one. It's right under the monitor, and like every time I try to pick it up, I hit my monitor. So I don't want to do that. And this is probably a hard one. And also ASMR rubber bands. Oh, it clipped the audio, sorry. So speaking of the rubber band ball, I did mention that I got extra points for that one of the interviews that I did a couple like last week. Sorry to say that I did not get the job, but that's okay because I got called again for something else earlier today actually. So we're still making progress. But this rubber band ball is gonna get me a job soon. I can guarantee it. Next stream is going to be making a new stand for rubber band ball. Rubber band bro. That's a cool name for it. I don't think it has an official name though. Let's go over here. You're in the bottom, so you go on the far one. That one. One less. Mirror. You go up straight into that one. And then you go all the way over here. One less. Then you connect it right there. Yeah, he really is. It's still cool, you know, because I'm not too salty about it, especially because it's like it's good practice for interviewing that I absolutely need. I'm also just an optimist in general, so I'm not too mad about it. What I am mad about is my neighbor, though. Man, the dude's loud. How dare you take his photo and not even ask his name? True, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a college student. When I came back from the New Year's break, It was quiet for a couple of days, and I guess he came back from vacations and ruined my peace. Oh, I thought it was lagging. It just doesn't make noise. It's so weird though that like I don't know if I talked about it before, but when I was a college student, I thought that I was like such an adult. But then now I'm like college kids are kids. I noticed it especially when I went to perform in Texas State. So last year we had a Veterans Day performance for one of the bands I was in, and so they invited us to play. Or was it Veterans Day or Memorial Day? I always get the two mixed up. I think it was Veterans Day. Um, so we got invited to perform at Texas State. A pretty nice performance, but when I went there, all the college students are such kids. They look so young. And it was just surreal because like I was in your shoes a couple years ago, but back then I felt like such an adult. It's just weird to think about. Okay, so this thing's powered. Biblically accurate active transformer. I'd like to see that. So I believe this is good to go. Let me make sure the thing is actually powered. Yeah, they're powered. All right. And it's funny because compared to how much power we're giving the blast furnaces, this is overkill. Because this is not the bottleneck. The blast furnaces are. But like, why wouldn't I do this? This is gonna help in the long run, so I might as well do it. I feel young until I realize my nephew can drive now. I felt like that too when my youngest brother, little man, started driving. Like, what the heck? You're like 12. I will never see him as anything other than 12 years old. I always tell him that. This dude can have like a full-time job and everything. Now you're still 12 to me. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, hope and pray, is actually disconnect the OG, the original vacuum freezer, and then take it out. Actually, disconnect you and get the patterns here. Take this. I'm gonna need to make another mold plate. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make one. Yeah, I know how you feel. Do I not know how to make? Yeah, yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, thank you, thank you. First niece was born when I graduated undergrad. She's entering middle school. But you're one of those people that stay like is in school perpetually, no? I don't mean that as an insult, by the way. You're built different. I can't do that. It's kind of crazy to think about that. That's also one option that I have. Like, there's like really nothing stopping me from going back to school for my master's in double E. I haven't really given it too much thought. It is entirely possible, though. if I really want the big bucks, I'm gonna have to commit to that though. But it's also like a factor of like how willing are you? And I don't feel that I am. 9 sometimes 0. I don't know what that means. Oh really? I didn't know that. I think you mentioned it somewhere, but oh wow, that's cool. Nerd. Show your students GT and H. You can be the cool teacher if you show them this pack. Ah, okay. I didn't really have an idea of what I would do when I graduated. Yeah, that I guess I can understand that. I've been hearing some stuff about all that. But yeah, I didn't really have a good idea of what I was gonna do. I will admit to it that I pretty much just accepted the first job that hired me. And now that's become my identity. Now I'm just a manufacturing test guy. That's it. I have decided that is going to be my profession from here on out. And honestly, it's not too bad. It's very in demand. Things are producing like literally nonstop everywhere. So I'm pretty chill with it. But whenever someone asks me what I do for a living, I always say I'm a Minecraft streamer. And on the side, I do some engineering. Because why wouldn't I explain it like that, right? Okay, so this man is now accepting all the hot ingots. I believe everything is connected, and I just gotta turn everything on. Oh, it is on. Why aren't you doing anything? Yeah, it's true. I keep seeing posts on Reddit, also on the GTNH subreddit, and people are always saying like, what profession in real life suits GTNH the most? And it's always a bunch of engineering nerds. I'm gonna drink some water. We're the only ones crazy enough to do this. So I just had to tell this to Autopool. Okay. And there we go. I didn't have to yell drink. No, because I get thirsty. And there we go. Okay. So it works pretty quickly. Actually, I haven't even tested. Let's say I want to craft 10,000 cosmic neutronium. This was the major bottleneck. The whole reason I did this in the first place was for cosmic neutronium. Look how fast. Technically, it's only making about 256 times 4, 1024 every 7 seconds. That's not too bad. It's a big difference before because it was a fourth. Now it's 4 times as fast. Cooling it, I'm not even concerned because that's not the bottleneck. It's just heating it up. Okay, cool. So that's set up. I believe that's pretty much all the major upgrades I want to do for now. Oh, no, there's another major upgrade. It's actually changing. Oh, there's sand here. I might have to set up a recipe for this or some kind of... I'll set up a recipe for sand. Because we have a buffer for it, but I'm too lazy to upgrade the buffer, so I'm just going to set up a recipe. And then what about gravel? And gravel is also a buffer. Yeah, sand and gravel are on buffers of 512. And I'm just going to set up recipes for all of that. Like that. In the forge hammer. Do I not have a forge hammer? What? I could have sworn I had a forge hammer somewhere. It's right here, but... You're called Industrial Sledgehammer, that's why. No, you're supposed to be called Forge Hammer, sir. There you go, enjoy. So if I wanted to craft 11 million sand, for whatever reason... There we go. You also have an MV one, what are you talking about? You're talking about the Forge Hammer, it probably is still there. But I don't think we have any LV machine or single blocks that are still set up. Oh, we do? What? Oh, that's my brewery. And the fluid can. Oh, yeah, we still have a fluid canner. But the Forge Hammer has been disconnected for a while. Yeah, sure. Okay. So, if I wanted to craft a million. So, one way to improve power, believe it or not, is just crafting the fuel in bigger batches. That's literally it. That's already going to be a big improvement. So, I'm going to increase the batch craft to 1 million. That's level maintainers over here. So, because right now it only crafts in batches of 1,000. No. You're crafting 1 million at a time so that it just makes more fuel at once. So if I try to craft you, is there anything here? Oh man, that's a lot of glass. That's a lot of glass, but that's fine. We have finally consumed our extremely unstable Naquadot dust, so it's a good thing that I set up a recipe for that, because I did call it a long time ago that I was going to run out of extremely unstable dust. What? Do you not see it? Oh, it's because the recipe here also makes Naquadot motion. That's what it needs. Never mind. So what else here would be an issue? Presiodimium is passived. All of this other stuff, I think it's just on craft. So this is where I'm a little partially concerned. If I do a craft like this, is it going to stop anything else from crafting? Because I don't want it to do that. I don't think it would. It probably would, yeah. I'm going to reduce it now. I'm going to keep it back to 1,000. It's going to be the level maintainers that are going to get stuck. Or not the level maintainers, this guy. Because it's going to want to craft like a ton of wrapped ingots, and you all know how I feel about wrapped ingots. Where are they? Yeah, 400,000. And how fast is it to craft 10,000 wrapped ingots? So all the dust crafting and the ingot crafting is pretty quick. I may have to increase the bending machine, but it's not a priority really. So how fast is it to do this? Oh, I guess what I can do is actually increase the power you're getting. Yeah, I can. It's 2.3 thousand every 6 seconds. It's not too bad. But if you're crafting 600,000 in a batch, nah, that's not very good. So what I can do to improve the speed is actually upgrade your power. So I'm going to stick with that standard of UEV 1024 because it's also 8.5 billion. Drink some water. Right on time. So let me just pause you for a little bit. I think it'll work faster. Break you. Target. Colored purple. And then you will be a source. Purple. There we go. Oh, uh-oh. Why are the ore factories struggling? That's weird. It's just the ore factories. Probably because this is this even considered a multi-block? It's just the ore factories, right? Are you even getting enough throughput? Hang on, let me check here. Get my scanner. No, it should be okay. Oops. I guess it didn't like it whenever I replaced the hatch. It's probably what happened. Hey, Anthropod. Excuse me. Anthropod woke up and chose violence. But yeah, we were totally talking about nerd stuff earlier. Okay. I don't think that's too much of a concern. We'll just go ahead and leave that on. That guy's powered. I'm also going to change the name here of the nanoforge because it bothers me. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I also take it as a compliment. Okay. And how much of the silver nanites do I have? 1,000. That's good. Don't spoil the Fallout TV show. I haven't watched it. I'm too lazy to get a subscription. Okay. So what else could be the bottleneck? Because at this point, I think I'm ready to craft the coils, but I highly doubt it's gonna finish today. But I can at least start the recipe here. Why don't you want to start? You have enough space. That's weird. Did it bug out? Okay, I'm a little confused. Why would that be the case if I can... Is there anything being crafted in here? It's weird. If I try to craft 560 minus 19, why doesn't it let me press start? You have enough crafting storage. There's something in there that I don't know about. Yes, that's my crafting computer. It lets me craft one, but not 560 minus 19. How dare you? Why not? Excuse me, I'm still a little sneezy. So why would this take forever? Why can't I just craft it right now? What's stopping me? Besides the fact that it just doesn't want to craft. Make me 100 at a time. I want to see how fast or slow this is. Honestly, it doesn't even look that bad. Do you think it's a loop? It might be. But it's weird though, because I'm crafting 100 just fine. Where does it start? Stop, excuse me. So if I make like, I don't know, 400, it doesn't work. Make 200, it doesn't work. 100. It works with 100. I'm confused. I don't get it. It looks like the bulk of the craft is going to be circuit crafting though. Kind of curious if there's any way I can improve this. Bioware assemblies are being produced over here. There's 5 of these dudes, all cranking it. So I don't think there's any way I can improve that. I mean, obviously there is. What were processors? Same thing. There should be. What is this? 9 of you, I think. Actually, yeah, there should be more. You're not accepting it or what? No, you're accepting it. I'm a little weirded out by that it doesn't. It used to let me craft it, but yeah, you might be right. Maybe there's a loop somewhere. Precise assembler. What does a better casing do for precise assembling? It's just a maximum recipe tier. Okay, so I can't really upgrade it. I absolutely could. Where's my precise assembler? Recursive recipe jump scare. Yeah, right. So I believe this man is oh, ew. What are you doing? Cringe. So this is absolutely gonna take forever if I don't upgrade it. So I should upgrade it. Do you accept lasers? Also, another thing I can craft or see what I need is for DTPF. You don't have dashing it. What? You're not supposed to craft hot dashing it. I messed up the recipe. That's my bad. You're supposed to be dash. Oops. 2 of you. Not you. This is circuit 11. Yeah. Blast furnace 11. Put one there. And put one there. There we go. So if I try to craft 8,000 dash, go for it. I guess what I can do actually, let me cancel this craft and actually craft the DTPF because I don't think, hilariously, it probably isn't going to take as long as the coils. Missing charcoal for what? What are you talking about? The back right 3 of those assemblers don't have storage in the ME chest. What do you mean? Where? What do you mean by C assemblers? And also, what are you talking about? Why do I need, why am I missing charcoal? For what? It's for the charcoal singularity. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's because you're passived. So I might need to just add a recipe for it instead. Where's the passive setup? It's right here. No, this one makes redox, and then charcoal is made. I don't even know where charcoal is made. Circuit assemblers. Oh, the back right 3 of those circuit assemblers don't have storage in the ME chest. Oh, you're right. Good catch. Those are the fluid ones. I need 3 of you. Good catch. Good catch. I'm surprised nothing got stuck in them. Oh, no, absolutely got stuck in. Yeah, something is in there. Yeah, okay. Let's see LUV circuits. They got stuck in here. There, thank you for that. So that's one of the LUV ones, yeah. That's why LUV wasn't making progress. And I guess the ZPM as well. Okay, cool. So charcoal. Charcoal is passive, but it's cringe. So maybe just set up like a thing for it. Am I really gonna use a wood pulp for that? No. I can upgrade the passive setup. At least I'm pretty sure we had a passive setup. Where am I even making charcoal? It's right here. So you're powered with UV, so I can absolutely upgrade you, and I will. I'll at least step it up to... Actually, you know what? Step it up to UEV. I'll just do a single energy hatch each. Then we can branch off here. Yeah, I need a bunch of charcoal, but that's just a passive thing. Otherwise, I feel like we should be able to craft this, but I'm going to wait for the energy hatches to finish and then get started on this. I don't know how long it's going to take. There's a whole bunch of stuff here, but I can't really see anything that would take forever. Cosmic neutronium, not too bad. It's probably going to be the circuit crafting. So I'll get it started and then we'll see how long it takes. Maybe I'm able to actually set up the multi-block, not get it powered at all or working yet because I need hypogen, but build it at least. Right here. I'm going to get a bunch of power down messages. I know. I'm upgrading. Don't worry. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Ultimate transformer, put it there. Input. That's not how it works. I'm looking for this transformer. No, another transformer. This one. Get over here. Cringe. True. Input UEV. Yeah. Cables. Let's go this way. Before I connect it and blow up everything, double check. That's a UEV, purple. Input UEV. UHV. Output UHV. Everything else is UHV. Okay. No explosions. That's always a good sign. And then connect to the coke oven, because I would like more stuff, more trees, please. Oh, oops. So from here. I know you're not working. Unless you're making a bomb. Yeah, totally. I intend to blow up my entire base for the fun of it. You're right. You caught me. I know you guys just want me to blow up my bases. I am no, I'm not a qualified electrician. That takes some licenses. I don't have any of that. Oh, also you're broken. Wait, no, you're not. You have your own. Well, yeah, don't connect it. That means you don't need to exist. Okay. So how about now? Oh, yeah, that's working. Oh, no fluid output. What are you talking about? Are you? Oh, you need to upgrade. Okay. Output hatch. Is it funny that Ritz is 1 and a bit? Oh, how we ended every other pack. That's true. We blow up everything. Also, speaking of blowing up bases, did you guys ever start Stone Block back up again? I don't remember. We just kind of stopped talking about it. No. Okay. All right. So now we're crafting 19,000 every 6.4 seconds. More wood tar for certain reasons. I don't even know what kind of wood you're using. Oh, Barnardo wood. I may have to upgrade that as well. Okay, everything is back on being powered. Did you ever play Stoneblock 4, Phoenix? Oh, this is working again though. Good to know. All right. Yeah, that's where we make our charcoal. It is using Barnardo wood though, so I might have to upgrade it. But I'm just gonna craft it. Let's do it. Do it. Craft me the DTPF. I just want to see how long it's gonna take. If we can even do it today. It'd be so cool if I could though. That's, oh man, it's so expensive. This man is expensive. You're waiting on one thing before you craft everything else. So I said I was gonna study this, but I didn't really. Oh, that's another bottleneck. The most obvious bottleneck that I probably should have addressed years ago is the multi-smelter. Look how cute he is. Hey, he still does a lot of processing, but he's not even with. Oh, he does have a crafting input bus. But you're running on CPM. What the heck? I'm not gonna change it right now, but I will tell you this. I'm gonna bookmark it so I don't forget about it. You know what? While we're waiting, let's just set it up right now and copy it over. Where am I going to put it? That's a good question. Somewhere that has access to UEFI. Probably right here. Right here? Yeah, right here works. Look, it even has a cable connected to it already. All right, we'll put it right here. You're on an old recipe that doesn't exist anymore because iron furnaces are not craftable anymore. They got replaced with vanilla blast furnaces. Right there. I don't know what it is about modern packs. Honestly, it's gonna sound weird coming from me and what pack I normally play, but modern packs are more confusing for me than GT and H's. And I really think it has to do with the quest book. I'm just not a fan of the questing mod, FTB quests. Personally, I'm not a fan of it. I'm a big fan of better questing, which is this one. It's what I've been used to forever. And I know what you're gonna say, especially you, Ali. Oh, you don't even follow the quests anyways. You're totally right. There, fine. Yeah, we're rich. We're gonna use infinity coil blocks for the multi-smelter for no reason. Just to flex on them. That's why you don't like the new ones, because you have to. I know. That makes me not want to play it though. Oh, and also, my brother, he actually texted me, little man, my youngest brother. He texted me yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago. He actually asked me, hey, how I think I want to get into the rabbit hole of modded Minecraft. Oh, I influenced him. And he said he got influenced by compact claustrophobia, like my Let's Play series. By the way, shameless advertisement. This is just an ad. You thought it wasn't. This is just an ad. No, he said he was interested in modded Minecraft. So he was like, how do I start? What pack? He already know what pack I told him. But it's kind of tricky to tell people what they like, what packs to play, because everyone has their different preferences. So I guess we'll see what he says. He's also pretty busy with other stuff though. But of course I told him, hey, play GTNH. Okay, so I'm not crazy. An actual pack dev doesn't like FTB quests. Okay. I'm justified. The algo they use checks for quest completion every single... Wow. Hence why we use a better questing now. I didn't realize that. So that's just laggy then. That's just like a side of modern Minecraft the normal player doesn't really think about, right? I would not even consider like, oh, how long does it think that does it check for stuff? That's pretty interesting. This is why we need a hot sauce too. I know. I was thinking about it, like a hot sauce pack would be fun. But I need to beat GT&H. And also I just don't know how I would set it up. It's not gonna be public, no, because we all know what's gonna happen. Gonna get hacked like crazy. And like if I were to whitelist it to like the community, how would I allow access? Because we all know what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna do some dirty thing. So I'm trying to think of like the admin nightmare I'm gonna have to deal with if I were to do that. That's one of the big reasons why I haven't really looked into it too much. But first I have to beat GTNH. It's also one of the reasons why I'm not really playing Meatballcraft anymore, because it's tough for me to focus on multiple packs. It becomes extremely relevant with 1,000 quests on single page, which is why Lots of modern packs have tons of pages. Oh. There's a certain mod pack I know. You might know about it too, saying no, that has 1,000 quests on a single page. I've never seen that before, and it's pretty cool actually. I've never had like everything laid out in one page. That's one of the things I liked about the quest book there, where the entire quest line was in one page. It makes it easy for me, for someone like me, to traverse it. But a lot of the times with modern packs and FTB quests, I don't know what it is. I think it's just too much decoration also. I like it when things are simple. But like a lot of these quests have like super fancy pictures and things, and it just kind of distracts from like the quests I'm trying to do in the first place. Again, this is just personal opinion. Who am I to talk? I just play GT&H. Hot sauce in 2050, absolutely. At most, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back to this because this guy's just gonna take forever. There's some other things I would like to upgrade. So really the next steps is just focusing on getting both the fusion coils and the DTPF going. But I think first priority is not actually the DTPF. I just wanted to see how long it was gonna take. This looks like an overnight craft though, so you cancel it. I don't like canceling big crafts because I feel like it's just gonna dump a bunch of junk into storage and fill up everything. Yeah, there's too much art in my engineering game. I'm just trying to make ass lines. I don't want to see fancy pictures. And that isn't to say that I don't enjoy fancy pictures. They look cool. Oh, look, okay, it just finished. It's just I don't know, it just distracts me a little bit too much. Put it right there at the front. Add the maintenance hatch. Right. Oops. What? I thought I put you back there. I guess not. The yard sale arc is going crazy. Imagine having to build a building for like everything here. I could not sustain that. I barely sustain this. Crafting input bus because it is a item thing. So just go ahead and do that. Add another one just in case. Crafting input buses are the same as buffers, except they don't allow fluids, but that's fine because the furnace doesn't use fluids. Watch me be totally wrong. I'm just gonna give it this one. So I'll call this multi-smelter. It's already named correctly. Okay. And then cables, you right there. Like that. Right there. Okay, so this is going to be an upgrade to our multi-smelter, which honestly did not need that much of an upgrade. But I might as well do that because I saw it. And I can't ignore it. You called it an arc, but it's going to be the rest of the playthrough. There we go. Finally upgraded our multi-smelter after probably 2 years or something. Oh, you know what? It's a good idea I did that. You gotta process through a lot of stuff. All right. I'll come back for that. Put them in the one that doesn't have anything. Yeah, right here. Yes, you can make cake right next to like eldritch, otherworldly metal. Sure. In case you were curious. The amoeba base, growing and sometimes shrinking based on resource availability. What? Sorry. I don't think I understand that. Is that a reference to the cake that I mentioned? Alright, enough. Get out of here. No more multi-smelter. Or no more baby multi-smelter. So I upgraded the coils like crazy. Now what happens if I want to craft zinc ingots, but like 1,000,000 of them? Actually, I want to see it in person. I'm pretty confident that Phoenix would not like me as a student. Oh yeah, 65,000 every 0.8 seconds. Yo. Who wants to tell me the percent increase of that? Because I don't want to do the math. That's really good. I don't like my students in general. Okay, so I'm not wrong. Are you getting stuck? I feel like this is getting stuck. Or is it because you're crafting like 1,000,000? Oh yeah, that's what it is. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's like one of the issues with using buffers, I think, is that it just dumps everything and waits for the machine to be free for it to go to the next recipe. So it does the same recipe until it's finished. So what you're telling me, 16 more Mega Blast Furnace. I'm not going to do that. That would be funny though. Water. So you're telling me the people that say 6'7" have made it to college? That's wild. Upgraded reminded me of the way amoebas move. Oh. Okay. I thought you were talking about the cake base. Because that's one of the recipes. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. They're still playing the. Are they really? That's a thing still? That was such a popular thing when I was in high school. I remember that. There was always that one dude who was so proud to yell it at the top of his lungs. That's wild. Why don't you let me craft all of the casings? I'm so confused. I'm gonna break the crafting computer. Replace it, see if that does anything. I highly doubt it though. It would be funny if it had like billions of items stored in here. Okay, what about now? 540. So it's probably a looping craft somewhere. So maybe I can craft each individual piece. See, this is why So this is where my experience as a test engineer would work, trying to debug this. So I need 560 of you. This works. So it's not that. What? Is it wrong that I troll my sisters who cringe at my family, telling them 6-7? Just respond to them 8-9 and they'll stop. What the heck uses subatomically perfect water? I can't even craft that yet. Oh, get out of there. I messed up a recipe. Oh yeah, I said I was going to fix the recipes, right? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to pretend that I forgot about it. Okay. Oh, it's like, oh, I'm just going to use the more cheap recipe. Nope. I don't have the right kind of water for that yet. Okay. So I need 560 of you. Just make 20 more of you. Maybe we can just craft it in pieces. I need 20 more of you. That's not too expensive either, right? Doesn't look like it, nah. This is the expensive part. It's a 3 times 560. Why does it start now? I'm so confused. Oh, you know what? I think it was the fact of the missing water. It was the subatomic water, the water line tier 8. That's weird though, it didn't show up here. That's weird. Okay. Also, I don't think this is, oh no, never mind. You're okay. I want this to be allow crafting requests only from player. Don't go automating anything. Get out of there. That's for me only. College kids are worse because you can't take away their phones. True. So do your students call you Unk? Oh, I didn't know you fit in this crafting storage. Okay, that's cool. So here is where we'll see where is our bottlenecks. It's a pretty good way to see it. And also tell this hide stored items. I only recently learned about that because someone told me in the audience. It's so helpful. So it looks like ingot crafting, chip crafting is cutting machines. I think that's okay too. I believe that's okay. Yeah. Mixer spam solves the neutronium dust. That's right here. All of those mixers are going. I can just finish that craft. That's fine. What else? Mixer spam. We have that. Blast furnace is going to take a while. We have Lapatronic orb clusters. That is space assembler. So I can probably upgrade this. I might need to, honestly. Second quarter teaching, so I don't think I've earned Unk status yet. Not your Unk. What is that emote? And why does that UPS, but like not UPS? Oh, let's go take a look at our PCB factory. You're not doing anything. Probably because you're not actually crafting it. This is a huge craft. Okay, we have a bottleneck. That's absolutely a bottleneck. Which means space assemblers. Gonna need a couple more of them. And I do recall Extreme telling me about it. This dude has like 12 space elevators just for that. I don't think I need that many, but maybe add 3 more. 3 more will quadruple the setup. Because I'm going to have 4 total instead of 1. So how expensive are space elevator assembler modules? You're going to be weird. No. I'm looking for assembler module. Make 3 more. Do that. It's all expensive. Man, no matter what I do, it's just expensive. There's a quest here that said, welcome to the waiting, or the waiting lobby or something like that, right? In the UAV quest line. Where is it? Yeah. I don't know. It's somewhere here where it talks about the waiting. I guess what we can do while we're just hanging out here is actually craft the crude catalysts, complete this quest. So I'll go ahead and do that. So what do I need? I need you. It's all optional. Oh, okay. Just accept it. So to run the DTPF, you would need to feed it excited catalyst. There are 4 tiers. Making these catalysts require a lot of power and time, so you will most certainly want to passive this with many machines. Complete a quest that actually come out of him. Yeah, I did. In UAV, you unlock the plasma mixer, dedicated multi-block that can make catalysts much faster. Although this comes at an enormous power cost. Oh, it looks like we're going to have to work on grade 8 water soon. We're actually close to finishing UAV finally, I think. I just need hydrogen. Oh, you know what? We still have magic progress to work on. Forgot about that. I'm not going to worry about the Lapatrons. That's just going to be an overnight craft. But the Molten Dragon Blood, we need this. Yeah, we need this. But for me to use it in the Draconic Evolution Crafter, I need to get either a Dragon Egg or the Infinity Egg. Infinity Egg gives more fluid, so I should try to make that one. Which is this monstrosity. So let's do that. I don't know how much magic we would have to do, but it would be good to get started at least. Actually, it looks like it's going to be cheap. Otherware chalk. Can I just fix that? Oh, excuse me, chickens. Yeah, we're completing quests out here, Allie. What if you complete the Stargate without completing the quest book? I'm built different if that were to happen. But it's possible. You don't need to follow the quest book, really. Do I not have any other word truck? I guess not. How do I make this? So I need a ritual chuck. Thank you. I need a manualing crystal. It's not going to finish because the blast furnace is taking its sweet time doing so many. Oh, never mind. I guess I am crafting a space assembler modules. I do need them anyways. Bending machine might take a little bit. No, you're finished. Okay. Take that. The antier of the goddess. Thank you. And powder. And ender eye. So I kind of forgot how this works, the whole magic stuff, or the cauldron craft thing. I put it in an order and then I put something in there, right? Was it like a mandrake root or something? I just totally forgot how. Oh, bottle, right? No. What happens if I do this? It's doing something. Oh, okay. It did work. All right. I haven't played with Witchery since Divine Journey 2. And that's not even like the actual Witchery. It was like a port. Bewitchment. So I need to find a way to get demon hearts. I also need meaty stew. You already know I'm going to set up a crafting recipe for you in the multi-smelter right next to the cake base. Or actually, right there. Root and bottle is only for potions. Got you. And then... do I not have a garlic? Might have garlic in here. Yep. Thank you, Ritz. Meaty stew. Okay. So I need a couple of dragon eggs. No. So I'm going to have to do this recipe, right? I can probably do that or with a spawner egg. Which I have a lot of wolf. So I'll just set up the recipe with that one. I do need another crafting input buffer with the dragon heart. Which I have a single one. Oh, excuse me. Oh, please stop it. Okay. So this one goes here. How many channels do I have? Oh, the thing is filled with stuff. 15. I got plenty of channel space. Right there. Call this one Mega Chemical Reactor. I'm just going to change the name. Chemical Reactor. This one is going to have Dragon Heart. Excuse me. All right, and then leave the heart there. No, I don't think I did any of these recipes. I love it when it crafts things so fast. 4 dragon hearts or dragon eggs. That's a cool song. Okay. Alright. Still need ender goo. That is a fluid extractor. I can pump it for like a couple seconds. That'll do that. Big egg. Does it accept the wolf egg? That's the wolf egg, right? Yeah. Right there. No, excuse me, wolf egg, because I have a lot of them. No idea why. Uranium 238 is a compressor. Got you. Right there. There's so many patterns in there. Ender goo. It's plan 3-1. I'll turn that on. Turn that on for a couple seconds. Over here. So xenon, I do need xenon 6, 4. No, I want 3, 1. Turned it on for like literally 2 seconds. Yeah. Put it back to xenon because I need xenon. There we go. All right, so 4 of you. Easy. Pretty cool that this recipe originally, if you're doing this in EV tier, it takes forever, but now it's like instant because I have a lot of power going into there. It is waiting for like a million other things, so that is broken. So some of the blast furnace recipes I have to fix. I kind of just fix them as I see them. The alloy blast smelter. It's mostly the ones that do with circuit 5 because I found like a conflict somewhere and I can't really find it. So I'm just going to separate all of them as I see them. I'm just going to craft a million and then we'll see that basically finished instantly, right? Yeah, okay. That's good to go. HV circuits are not crafting. I feel like that got stuck maybe. No, you must have finished. Yeah, you finished. Crystal socks. That's you right here. Uh-oh. Mask living crystal chip. I feel like this bugged out, or maybe I just don't have the recipe set up correctly. So I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know what happened. Let's try to take this out. No, and I'm not sure what happened. Gonna trash it. Maybe it was some kind of fluke. I honestly don't know. You do have blocking mode. I don't know. That's fine. Okay. So what else? Gonna have to get these demon hearts. The dragon eggs have finished. This is probably a quest. No? Okay, sure. Next up is I just need the dragon heart. Or the demon hearts. I don't really know how to do this, but I feel like I'm gonna leave this. Have at thee. Hey, Chili. Good timing. I was about to wrap up the episode. Because I feel like I have to go down a little bit of a rabbit. Oh, okay. I really appreciate it, Chili. Thank you. I'm going to guess that you're here only because Dead Frontier isn't working correctly because you keep getting security errors, right? Because that's when I keep getting security errors in Dead Frontier. And like every 5 minutes, it kicks me out of the game because I'm doing too much damage or something. Hey, I got an emote for you. Thanks for the subs. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Been bandit farming. Even then, I have barely been playing. I got you. Same. Honestly, the game has gotten a little more fun. I don't know what it is. I think it's just nostalgic and getting back into it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get these demon hearts, but I'll probably just leave this for the next episode. Because it might be a rabbit hole. I don't know how far into witchery we have to go. Ritz probably has... he actually might have the demon hearts. Let me check. No, he doesn't have them. No? Are they over there? No? Over there? No, he doesn't have demon hearts. What a shame. That's fine. So we'll leave it for... I know it's something to do with this ritual thing. I'll leave it for next episode, though. Off camera, I am going to let these coils finish crafting. Hopefully it finishes. Can I also craft... Oh, hear me out. Also craft the DTPF. Do both of them. Do it. Overnight crafting everything. Oh, yeah. Oh, rest in peace, my base. It's gonna lose power. How much power am I using, actually? $11 billion. It spikes up to 11 billion sometimes. I'm sure I'm using more power, though. Okay. Pretty cool, though. We're actually crafting. Also, don't forget infinity coils, because I spent 8 for the multi-smelter, so make 8 more. Yeah. Oh, right there. It's all expensive. Okay, cool. So we'll see how far this stuff crafts overnight. I'm pretty confident a lot of it is gonna get finished up. I'll check on it in the morning, though. And then we'll also get into a little bit of witchery. Just enough to get the demon hearts for the infinity egg. Because I need that for draconic, or the dragon blood. I'm also going to do bees. I think I'll do the bees off camera, though, so that you don't have to sit through it. I'm going to need the dragon blood queen. So I'll do this off camera. It's just a little bit of bee breeding. I can probably just do this like right away. Unbelievable, right? It's everyone's favorite GTNH activity. Yeah, you better believe it, right? Okay, pretty good progress. I honestly feel if everything finishes crafting, we can get the DTPF set up tomorrow. That's going to be a huge accomplishment. Because I'm pretty sure I crafted every casing a long time ago. This is everything else is ready. It's just the controller. And then Fusion Mark IV Compact. We're going straight into Compact. I'm not even making the single one. Now we're going straight into Compact. Everything is ready except for the coils. So set up a bunch of stuff for Dragon Blood as well. and we can get the DTPF going, see what is next after that. Because that's a big milestone, and I don't really know what happens after that. So that'll be fun. So maybe I'll do some research also, see what's next. Nice, okay. We'll wrap it up here. I actually just started getting sick. I don't know if you heard it in my voice. I'm losing my voice. Not losing my voice, but like I got sick. So let's go ahead and find someone to raid. We got a pretty big audience. I appreciate that. Thanks again for the gifted subs, Chili. Really appreciate that. Means a lot. So who are we raiding today? I'll say hello. Oh, it's solo twist space garden grind. We'll say hello to Nazis. Go visited before. Okay, cool. Anyways, we'll wrap it up here. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Sorry again for the suddenly getting sick because my nose is starting to run. I'm losing my voice. I'm getting tired. It just hit like a train. And then my neighbor's being loud again. Anyways, take care. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.